Welcome back everybody to episode 14. Today we're going to be taking on the Safari Zone. Now I know we can catch a lot of different things, there's a lot of items in here, and it's like a big maze like everything else in this game seems to be. So let's get right into it. I think I'm just going to leave the first trip in uncut, talk over it, show y'all what we see, find what we catch, Pokemon that we might already have, and just look at them. So let's get in. So, if I am remembering right, there's a bunch of these little houses in here, maybe 4 or 5, where I think 1 or 2 of them will give us stuff. So, we gotta check every house on the long way. I know we only get a certain amount of steps, so we're gonna have to kind of use them sparingly, but we can always just come back if we need to. I wish I remembered this as well as I did when I was little, because when I was a kid, I knew how many steps I could take to get to what spot and what Pokemon was where, but now I have no idea. So it's kind of refreshing to see all the changes, or not necessarily changes, but just things I forgot. So far, we haven't run into any Pokemon that we don't have already. So let's keep on moving, keep on walking, and if we run into something, we'll definitely start talking about it. Alright, well, we got a Marowak here. I don't think we ever evolved our Cubone into a Marowak. So, let's go ahead and try this system out. I know this Safari Zone system... Oh, never mind, it ran away. But what I was saying is I know the Safari Zone catching system is different than anything else. There's baits and rocks you can throw and the ball. Now, I think the bait is supposed to, and the rock is supposed to make them easier to catch. How that works, I have no idea. Let's just hope I get lucky and, you know, catch some things. Alright, so we got a Tauros here. Definitely don't have one of those yet. We're going to try to catch this. So let's just start with throwing a Safari Ball. Alright, so that doesn't work. Maybe throw a bait, see what happens there. Go right back to the Safari Ball again. Alright, so there we go. We got ourselves a Tauros. Add that to our collection. I think we still need 3 more Pokemon to go get that XP all. So hopefully we can do that here today in the Safari Zone and then start the next episode by grabbing that. Oh my goodness, I forgot to clear out my item inventory. We have a bunch of stuff in here. I'm going to try to use some of the things that I can use, and if we just get too full, we'll just have to leave the Safari Zone and come back. So let's try that for now, but I don't know what I should really get rid of. We have a bunch of TMs and stuff like that, so like this Egg Bomb, I'm not sure if that's a good TM or not. I probably won't ever use it, but we got to execute here. Definitely don't have one of those. Let's try to catch this bad boy. So it looks like it's going to be harder to catch what's out here than I originally thought. So, and it ran away again. So yeah, this is going to be a lot harder. So let's just keep walking around and see what goes on. So right here I'm looking through my items like, what do we not even need? We have the Poke Flute and all this other stuff we don't need. We have several TMs that we can just go sell and get our money back up. There's a lot of these TMs that I'm never going to use, and I can just store all this stuff into my PC So I'm probably going to, after this first trip getting done, go store the stuff in the PC. That way we just have it in case we need it. If we don't need it, we'll just sell it at the store. That dude just said he caught a Chansey out here, so I'm definitely going to try to go for that as well. So let's get back and walking around in the grass, because I think this is going to be mainly just Pokemon this walkthrough. I've forgotten how big this place actually was, but there's several different areas. We keep running into Pokemon we already have, so it's kind of like almost not worth it, but I know we're eventually going to run into stuff we don't have and be able to catch it. But again, another one that we already have. I keep looking through my items like, should I just use these 3 rare candies and pick these up now, or but then I decide, every time I decide against it, and I'm like, let's just walk through, figure out where the items are at, and the next time we come through we can just walk directly to them with the empty bag. Now we're in this other little building, but none of these guys have anything important to say except this one. So we got to go to the deepest part of the safari to win a prize. Now, if I'm thinking right, it's one of the HMs in the top back left corner of this. So we're definitely going to try to get there this first time. I'll have to get rid of some kind of item if we do that. So let's hope we get there. Also, another original favorite of mine, the Kangaskhan. Definitely going to try to catch this. Let's see if we can get it with the first Safari Ball. Easy. Let's go, guys. If you want to see Kangaskhan or any of the other Pokemon I catch in this zone in the squad, let me know. We'll definitely train them up off stream to match everybody else. And now I also remember, I think you can catch different types of Pokemon besides just your regular Magikarp now with a rod here. So let's go ahead and try that real quick. And it's just a Magikarp. So that's kind of a waste of time. And we gotta pass up another item here and another one. But I think this is the building right here with 28 steps left that we get an HM at. Now, let's see which one it is real quick. Alright, yeah, we don't have room. So we got to get rid of something. We only have 16 steps left, so I don't want to ruin this opportunity we have here. I might just teach one of these moves to somebody. Let's see, what's this one? Psywave? If Snorlax can learn Psywave, yeah, alright, we're just going to give that to Snorlax. Alright, so now we'll get Which HM? HM3. I believe. I can't remember which one that is. It's either Fly or Surf. Alright, so it's Surf. So now we got a real hard decision to make here, guys. We've got to pick between Blastoise and Gyarados of who our main water type's going to be. But first, let's leave the Safari Zone, head on back out, sell our stuff, make room for items. This time through the Safari Zone, I'm just going to show highlights, items that we pick up, Pokemon that we catch, like this Rhyhorn here, which is another classic Pokemon. Like, I mean, come on, it's all the original 151s. It's hard to argue with any of them. But we catch the Rhyhorn here, and now this part made me so sad. Do you guys remember about me talking about my favorite original Pokemon? Scyther. So I'm kind of freaking out like, oh my goodness, I forgot Scyther's even in the Safari Zone. So we start in with the Pokeball. It breaks free. So then I'm thinking, well, let's try some bait. It's eaten. Let's try again. Let's throw the Safari Ball. And we can't even hit him anymore. So I'm like, what? Let's throw another ball. We miss him again. So I'm like, well, maybe we throw a rock. Maybe change it up. The Scyther gets angry and runs away, guys. Oh my goodness, it was so painful. But we're going to come back and definitely try to get that Scyther. Right there, we got the gold teeth. So that, I believe, we have to give back to the guy in the town. And I think he gives us another HM to help us. I think it's strength, and it moves boulders around for us. So we definitely need that for later on in the game. We can't get that item yet because we need to learn Surf and beat the next gym badge. Couple max potion, max revive there. We go ahead into this house right here. And these guys are kind of pointless. It's weird that this house is so far into the Safari Zone, and all they basically tell you is throw a rock and throw bait, and it makes it easier to catch. But the important part here is what's about to come up. As we exit this house, I'm thinking, let's try the Super Rod again. So we go into our items, we hit the Super Rod, we throw it out, and our first cast into this little pool of water here is a Dratini. Now, if we could catch this Dratini and level him all the way up to a Dragonite, oh my goodness, well, it would be a... Snorlax is gone off the team. But, as you can guess, we don't actually catch this Dratini, and I'm not going to lie to y'all, I spent maybe a full hour with the speed up button trying to get a Dratini in this one exact spot, and I just couldn't. So I need y'all's help. If y'all know of any tips of how to catch this Dratini better, if there's something I need to do and come back, or if there's like a certain pattern of throwing the bait and the rock, let me know. Because everything I tried just didn't work. And I'm telling you, I spent at least an hour, maybe closer to an hour and a half, and I've got a speed up button on this emulator, and it just wasn't working. So please, help me out if you can. But I think this is where I'm going to end this episode. The Safari Zone has been really fun. We caught a lot of Pokemon. We didn't get to catch the Scyther and the Dratini, which we're definitely going to start the next episode by doing that. And like I said, I spent so much time here, and all I kept running across was Magikarps, a couple Dratinis that I could not catch. So, like always, if you enjoyed the episode, leave a like. If you have any suggestions, leave a comment. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll see y'all on the next episode.